We are now to commence the drivers panel. Please can the webcaster start broadcasting this meeting to the public via the Council's YouTube channel, Braintree District Council Committees. The channel has been set up to make sure that anyone can observe our democratic meetings. Please therefore remember that this meeting could be watched anywhere at any time by anyone with access to the internet. There is a delay between the meeting and the broadcast of about 30 seconds. Webcast officer, please can you commence the broadcast and confirm?
I can confirm that's started, thanks.
Thanks, Dan. Good morning and welcome to this meeting of the drivers panel. Before we commence with the proceedings, I can confirm that the Council has adopted some basic etiquette rules for its remote meetings. For ease, these are as follows. Only speak when the Chairman invites you to do so. Members, please let the Chairman know when you want to speak through the chat function. The Chairman will introduce speakers in the order that the request to speak was made, unless there is a point of order which will be prioritised. Please minimise all distractions while you're in the meeting. Members, you are asked to mute your microphones when not speaking and consider turning your video off too to reduce interference on the audio feed. Please bear in mind that there may be a lag between speaking and other attendees hearing you, so please bear this in mind. Presentations, images or video footage should have been made available to you in advance of the meeting and will be visible on the screen. Please indicate via the chat function if there is a problem. When referring to a report, please quote the page and paragraph number. We have an item for private business on the agenda this afternoon. It is members' responsibility to make sure that your venue and connection is private. If you lose connection at any point and are unable to immediately rejoin, then please call the meeting facilitator. Contact details have been provided. Please only use the chat function for the purpose prescribed for requesting to speak or for a point of order. The chat function is subject to the Access to Information Regimes, FOI-EIR, and is also subject to data protection, rules of defamation, and the Council's Code of Conduct. For this meeting, councillors are identified by a prefix of councillor before their name. There are officers in attendance. They are identified with a prefix of officer. I can confirm that the meeting is quorate of the required members in attendance. The drivers panel consists of the following members: Councillor Andrew Hensman, Councillor Paul Eusden, Councillor Peter Schweer, Councillor Lynn Walters. The officers for the meeting are John Meddings, Principal Licensing Officer, Kim Cole, Head of Governance and Legal Advisor, Alison Webb is clerking the meeting, and I am the meeting facilitator. Members, I will now hand over to the Chairman, Councillor Andrew Hensman. Thank you, Councillor Hensman.
Thank you, Jessica, and good morning, everyone. My name is Andrew Hensman, and I'm the Chairman for this drivers panel. We're still new to virtual meetings of the drivers panel, so I would ask everyone to be patient and understanding as we feel our way through this new way of working. I'm being assisted by a licensing officer, a legal advisor, and a governance officer. Jessica, the meeting facilitator, will help me identify when people want to speak and manage the notifications through the chat function. Please therefore let me know using the chat function if there are any issues with your internet connection, and please also remember to mute your microphone when you finish speaking. Members, for this meeting, when I seek your agreement, silence will be taken as assent, and when voting is required, I will call each councillor by name and they will indicate their vote, i.e. for, against or abstain. As the meeting facilitator has confirmed the attendance of members and officers for this meeting, I shall now proceed with the business of the meeting. Before I attend to agenda item 1, I would like to welcome Mr. Garnui, who is in attendance for agenda item 5. He hasn't been admitted yet, has he? No.
He hasn't, Chairman. I believe Jessica's just going to do that for you now.
Okay, I'll hang on for him and I'll do that bit again.
Apologies, Chairman. Just bear with me. I'm going to admit Mr. Garnui now.
Should I restart the first bit, Kim?
No, that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Mr. Garnui is now in the meeting. Thank you.
Right. Good morning, Mr. Garnui. Just to welcome you because we're starting the meeting. So you'll be readmitted for item 5. So we're coming to you shortly, but until that time, please keep your microphone switched off. Thank you. So agenda item 1, the appointment of chairman. As I've stated, at the beginning of this meeting, I've been appointed chairman of this drivers panel. So I'll now proceed to item 2 on the agenda. Apologies for absence. As everybody is in attendance, we have none. So I'll proceed to item 3, declarations of interest. So do any members have disclosable pecuniary interest, other pecuniary interests, or non-pecuniary interests that they wish to declare this morning? Please state the item and the nature of your interest and indicate you wish to speak via the chat function. And by the silence, I take it there are none. So I will proceed to item 4, the exclusion of the press and the public who have been very briefly with us on the webcast. So members, for the next item of business, agenda item 5, we're due to consider an application for a Hackney Carriage proprietor's licence, which includes the disclosure of personal and sensitive data. I therefore seek your agreement to move into private session in accordance with the provisions of paragraph 1, part 1 of Schedule 12A of the Local Government Act 1972. Members, for this item, I will be seeking your agreement, therefore silence will be assent. However, if a member wishes to raise an issue, please indicate via the chat function. Thank you, members. Your silence is agreement. I will now hand over to the meeting facilitator to close the public broadcast for this meeting at 10:09. Thank you to those watching the broadcast via the Council's YouTube channel, and have a great day in this lovely weather we're having.
Thank you, Councillor Hensman. Please can the webcaster confirm that the YouTube broadcast has stopped?